data from the federal government shows just how hard scammers are hitting Montana. NBC Montana's Kylie Gibson joins us in the studio for a closer look at the millions of dollars lost to fraudsters in the Treasure State.
New data shows the Federal Trade Commission received nearly 10,000 reports from consumers in Montana in 2023. Now that includes just under 6,000 fraud reports from consumers who reported losing over $21 million to scams last year with a median loss of $500.
The reality is, why it's concerning, is that fraud and scams are bad for business and they're bad for individuals. Fraud leads to financial loss for legitimate businesses, and for individuals, it can lead to identity theft, financial loss, and possible emotional trauma.
The FTC's Consumer Sentinel network is a database that receives reports directly from consumers, as well as from federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies, the Better Business Bureau, industry members, and nonprofit organizations. Now, reports about issues like identity theft and fraud are a key resource for FTC investigations that stop illegal activities and, when possible, provide refunds to consumers.
Fraudsters are everywhere. They're online predominantly, but they are in every facet of businesses and sweepstakes, in purchases. How often they're caught depends on a few things. The nature of the fraud and the scam, if there's a local person doing that, if local law enforcement can investigate that. If the fraud is more widespread, it's particularly difficult if it's international for U.S. law enforcement entities to pursue and recuperate the losses for the victims.
Nationally, the FTC received 5.4 million reports overall in 2023. Consumers reported losing more than $10 billion to fraud in 2023, up from $8.8 billion in 2022. Now that includes more than $4.6 billion to investment scams and $2.7 billion to imposter scams. The FTC received 2.6 million fraud reports last year, with imposter scams the most commonly reported, followed by online shopping scams, prizes, sweepstakes, and lotteries. Investment-related reports and business and job opportunities rounded out the top 5 fraud categories. Tourje encourages anyone who believes they are a victim of fraud to file a report online. I posted that link along with more details on our homepage at NBCMontana.com. Reporting in studio, Kylie Gibson, NBC Montana.